Hi Cancer, and welcome to your love reading for October 2016. I'm Celtic Gaia Tarot, and welcome. And this reading is for single Cancerians. Sorry, did I say Cancer? Sorry, Cancerians. And the question I've asked these cards are, what's blocking Cancer finding the love that they want? These cards are about inner self-reflection. It's about, they're here to help you look within to create what you want in your life, Cancer, which really is what the tarot is all about. You've got an incredibly interesting reading, just absolutely very interesting. Let's see how it goes as we move along. I've absolutely no idea what these cards mean, so let's see what happens as we go along. You enter October emotionally. I really like this place you're in, Cancer, because some of you have been having a very difficult time. And you enter with the Three of Cups, so that means you've been, having fun with friends, being out socialising, just sort of letting your hair down a little bit, which is great news, Cancer, because it means you're feeling light and joyful, and of all the signs you've had a very difficult few weeks. I've only been doing my readings for a month, and they've always been quite challenging. So here you are emotionally feeling light, joyful, enjoying the company of people that you love and who love you back, and really nice place to enter October. So the next card asks us a spiritual reason. What lesson you've needed to learn? And you've got the King of Swords, and I'm getting a very funny feeling here, Cancer, that I think some of you might have been involved with this character. And I actually like the King of Swords, but in this reason, in this position, with the Devil as your crowning card, I think some Cancerians have been involved with someone who's maybe been quite cold and quite ruthless with you. I'm not sure, that's not going to be for everyone. That's only going to be for some. And some of you could have been involved in a relationship that's really not taking you to a very good place. And it's just left you feeling a bit stuck, maybe a bit depressed actually. I'm going to say, because as Cancer, sort of you're ruled by the moon and your water and your emotions, and to be involved with this person, for those who have been, I don't think would have been the warmest experience for you. And don't get me wrong, I really like the King of Swords. Just in this position, as what lesson has brought you to where you are, he's quite a challenging character actually. And maybe for some Cancers who have not been involved with this person, there's a feeling maybe that you've been a bit cut off, a bit feeling quite emotionally barren and emotionally quite cold and a bit withdrawn, basically, for quite a lot of years. But this happened for a reason. And I think for some of you the reason was this, that you were involved in a relationship before that that left you in quite a difficult place actually. That's what I'm getting here. But anyhow, these chains are going to be broken, basically. Because I can tell with the other cards, and these cards are saying this is how you break these chains. The card is saying, you have to look within to what's been hurt within you, Cancer, and move forward. So the action attitude you can take is the Magician. This is a manifesting card. I think for some Cancerians, you're going to have to focus, you're going to have to use your intent to focus on what sort of relationship that you want to manifest in your life, basically. I mean, some would say the law of attraction is what works for you, Cancer. It's sort of, but the Magician I really believe in intent. That's my favourite. And maybe set your intent, and your intent might be to create a whole new different type of relationship. Because I tell you, you could do it with a magician. And you've got Imagine as your additional guidance card. That's another sign that Cancerians are going to have to focus on what they want to attract into their lives. Move out of this heavy energy of the devil, that feeling of being oppressed, being blocked, and feeling emotionally barren. Spend some time manifesting, Cancer. Magician gets what he wants, and you know, you have to find out what works for you. I know what works for me, and you have to find out what works for you. But this is about intent. This is about setting your intent, going out into the world with friends, even just talking about what you want to attract. You've got the power to attract, and your additional guidance card is the Lovers as well. You've got the power this month to bring into your world what you want. Your advice card is a Strength, which is really interesting with having that King of Swords there. Oh, it's very different because for some Cancerians, that King of Swords might have represented that you've had to cut yourself off emotionally a bit to recover from something, which that Devil represents. But the Strength card rules not by cutting themselves off. The Strength card rules by love. It rules by all those qualities that Cancerians are famous for: compassion, love, kindness and warmth. And okay, for some of you, you've shown those qualities to someone I think who's taken really bad advantage of you, Cancer. And these cards are saying you need to heal, you need to thaw, you need to move on a bit, because you've got the ability and the power to create what you want, to heal from that past. Which, you know, that Strength is a beautiful card. It's just about how healing with love is not it's absolute power in its greatest form, basically. It's about kindness, compassion, and this is advice you've been given, is maybe to be more kind and loving to yourself, Pisces, actually. To heal that part of you that's been hurt and been damaged, because for some of you, you've gone through quite a difficult event. Your outcome, beautiful. If the lesson of all these cards are taken into account, the outcome is a Six of Discs, and this is a sharing between two equals. I don't like the picture on this card. What the Six of Discs means is it's with mutuality. It's with two equal people spending time together. So for some Cancerians, this could be the start of something new, definitely. Discs are always slow. So it could be that sort of signs of just getting to know someone, reaching out, having coffee, that sort of thing. It's very grounded, very slow, and I like the fact it's grounded and slow, actually. But there's definitely potential here for you to get what you want this month, Cancer. All the cards are right on your side. Something's happened here that's caused you to withdraw yourself emotionally from life, and for some of you it could be another person, but there's definitely been a relationship in the past that's, I want to say, brought you to your knees, so that's what I'm going to say, but who's taken advantage of your warmth and your kindness. And for some of you, you've gone into deep freeze and a thawing has to happen, and all the potential's there to heal with kindness and compassion to yourself. Spend some time manifesting, and the outcome is pretty stunning. I love the Six of Discs. It's just it's always a really good exchange between two people, All right, Cancer, absolutely fascinating reading for you this month. Just love it. Remember to find what works for you around manifestation and focus and do it. And I wish you the best of luck, Cancer. Okay, bye.